36 minutes after 7 o'clock, the Jacksonville Jaguars are now 2-4. Oh, it's hard to say, isn't it? After losing to the Indianapolis Colts on the road, in case you missed it. So the final score was 34-27. Yesterday marked the team's third loss in a row. The Jags haven't won in Indy since 2017. News for Jags sports analyst Frank Frangie is joining us this morning. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Good morning, Jen. Happy to be here.
Well, so, we always talk about the bad first, but then we try to look forward, right? Okay, so first, let's look back a little bit. So Trevor, the offense did pretty well. What happened to the defense? I think I counted at least 3 sacks the time that Trevor was down on the ground.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Trevor got sacked a bunch, and they could not get to Matt Ryan. They could not play very good defense. That was the most surprising game to me for a while. We figured out they were pretty good defensively, would struggle offensively, and then the script got totally flipped. Could not stop the Colts. So many plays like this where you thought, in the past, the Jags have stopped them. It was the most puzzling game to me that they weren't able to play better defense. So many plays like this, and what you saw right there is the problem. A lot of man-to-man coverage. I thought that might have been a push off there, but a lot of man-to-man coverage. What they decided to do, what the Jags decided to do was blitz a lot, try and get to Matt Ryan, and then play man in the secondary. Well, they didn't play very good man defense. They never really came out of that, didn't make any adjustments. Really tough game for the Jaguar defense.
Well, because if you'll remember, Matt Ryan did not have a good game when he was here when we beat them the last time. And was it using the same technique that essentially didn't work this time? That's
really exactly what happened. I think that they really harassed Ryan. The first time he was here, man, they hit him a bunch. They sacked him a bunch. It made him look old. He looked almost feeble. Yesterday, he looked like a young guy. They couldn't get to him. And know this, the Colts knew what happened too a month ago. They were really amped up about that. That offensive line, the Colts had been really criticized. They played probably their best game, and the Jags just couldn't get there. It was a bizarre happening that the Jags could not get to Matt Ryan. It was frustrating because you thought, well, they tried to blitz, they tried to not blitz, played a lot of man coverage, really didn't work very well yesterday.
So, okay, let's try to talk positive here. Yeah. So the Jags seem to run the ball well, including Trevor, really kind of when he got stuck in the pocket, running out to try to get some first downs.
Yeah, 243 rushing yards. Think about that. That doesn't happen very often. You rush for 243 yards. Trevor was 20 out of 22. He played really well. Everybody was all worried about Trevor. Well, he turned around and played a pretty good game. I thought Trevor played about as well as he's played all year long, and they still don't win the game. If you'd have told me, Jen, that Trevor's going to play great, 20 out of 22, that the Jags are going to run for 243 yards, I would have told you this is going to be an easy win. It was a really bizarre game. I don't come in here all that puzzled all that often.
Yeah.
I'm puzzled by the way this thing played out and how easy it was for the Colts to move the ball. You see Trevor right there. Trevor played very, very well. And I thought this play, the touchdown that put him ahead late in the game, I thought that touchdown would mean they'd win the game. I thought they'd hold serve and wind up winning the game after that touchdown. Trevor was very good. That was an 18-play drive you just saw. Consumed 10 minutes. If you do that at the end of the game, you usually win the game. It was just a bizarre thing.
We really thought the game was over, unfortunately, until the last, 30 seconds or so, and it just turned around. Okay, so now 3 in a row of a loss. What is this doing to the confidence of the team? What are you hearing from
Well, that's the question, isn't it? Is how confident are they? It's a young team. They felt good about who they were after they started 2-1. The loss to Philadelphia, you could kind of understand. These last two are going to be a little bit of a gut punch. It's a young team, and that's Doug Peterson's challenge right now is, hey, it's a long season. You got a lot of football left. You're still just 2-4. You're only 6 games in, but you got to find a way. It's a good, tough team mentally. They've got good resolve, but it is a young team, and they're reeling right now a little bit. And it'd be disingenuous to say they're not reeling because I think this is a team right now that's got to find itself. It looked like they were good defensively. Well, they weren't yesterday. Yesterday looked like they're better offensively. They got to figure out their identity, too, and who they are, and that affects your confidence level as well.
Well, they better hurry up because the Giants are 5-1, and that's coming up this weekend.
And nobody saw that coming. All of a sudden, the Giants are good.
Right.
Nobody expected the Giants to be good. All of a sudden, what you thought would be 3-3 or 4-2, somewhere thereabouts, now you're 2-4 with a really good team coming in here. Then you got to go to London after that. They're reeling a little bit. Got to find a way to win this game. You win this game and you can calm everything down a little bit, but it's a really big game against the Giants coming up now.
All right, they've got a week to turn it around, and we certainly hope they do. Frank Frangie here. Thanks, Frank. Appreciate your analysis.